New tonight, we are reaching out to help KATV viewers who say their calls to 911 emergency services in Little Rock have gone unanswered.
Channel 7's Paris Kane has been making calls and working to get answers all day. She is on your side tonight to break it down.
This is 4 pages worth of notes on all the stories reported on the Nextdoor app, all about people's problems reaching 911 and often not getting calls back.
Something rather than just complaining.
Story after story.
One was a lady who came upon a man that was shot, and she tried to call, never could get anyone. Finally, she put him in her car and drove him to a hospital.
Maureen McCarthy says the 911 concerns started with a post from a neighbor on the Nextdoor app after she thought her 7-year-old son was missing.
She had called 911 and couldn't get anyone to answer and called repeatedly and was just in a total panic.
That woman was Madeline Benton, and she wasn't alone. The post turned into an almost 200 comment thread of others sharing similar stories.
Something needs to happen quickly.
We talked with Benton by phone and learned her son was found safe, but she says as a parent, she thought her child had been abducted or dead, calling it the scariest moment she's been through. Benton got in touch with 911 manager Kim Green, who looked up the call and told her it rang for 39 seconds and was picked up. Benton says that didn't happen, and she also never got a call back. Green assured her she'd look into the matter, and Benton says she trusts her to do it, but she doesn't want anyone else to experience what she did.
It just got to be so bad that everybody said, you know, we need to do something.
LRPD spokesperson Mark Edwards says the average answer time for 911 calls is 12 seconds, and so far they've received around 56,000 calls. They also have 27 dispatch jobs open right now.
Some of those things are understandable, but I mean, there ought to be more people that get through.
Edwards says it's common when car accidents happen and several people call at once, clogging up the system. One Little Rock woman tweeted about her experience with that Monday. That got the attention of Mayor Frank Scott Jr., calling the situation unacceptable. We asked him about it Monday. He says he looked into it and learned dispatch was already talking to the person involved in the accident, and police responded within 2 minutes.
That's what we're most concerned about, is their response time, and that's a great response time in 2 minutes.
Edwards says he wasn't aware of the reports on the Nextdoor app, but those who have experienced similar situations can send him an email with the date and call time, and he'll look into it. Chris?
Okay, that's Paris Kane for us tonight. Paris, thank you. LRPD does have a separate number for non-emergency calls that do require a police officer. That number is 501-371-4829. And there is also the Little Rock 311 phone app on which citizens can make a direct request and then track that request.